and welcome to Sioux City East High School for tonight's Class 2A Substate 8 game between the Treynor Cardinals and your Central Lyon Lions. I'm Jeff Cruz. I'll be on the call tonight. Back at it after watching the Central Lyon girls punch their ticket to state last night with a big win over Hinton in the regional final. Boys' turn now to take their opportunity and do the same thing for the second straight year, just like the girls. Let's take a look here at some pregame stats. Treynor comes into tonight 17-6 overall, 12-4 in conference play. Central Lyon 20-1 overall, 17-1 in Siouxland Conference action. Treynor averages 61 points per game. They shoot 44% from the field. They average 35.3 rebounds per game, 14.4 assists, and 8 steals per game. Treynor also shoots 60% from the free throw line, and they average 11.7 turnovers. Central Lyon, on the other hand, averages 77.8 points per game. They shoot 54% from the field, average 34.2 rebounds per game, 18 assists, and 9.1 steals. The Lions also shoot 69% from the free throw line on the year, and they average 10.8 turnovers per game. Yesterday, Coach Gerleman and I had the opportunity to sit down and talk about the district final game from this past Tuesday and tonight's matchup with Treynor Cardinals. We'll have that interview now.
Welcome back to the pregame show. We're being joined now by Central Lyon boys head coach Ben Gerleman. Coach, thanks for joining us.
You bet, Jeff. Thanks for having me.
All right, Coach, let's start by talking about the game from Tuesday night. The Lions got the 65-50 win over West Sioux in the district finals. How did the boys play in that one?
Well, we got off to a slow start, but all in all, we actually played pretty darn well, especially defensively. I mean, offensively, it was a struggle most of the night. We didn't shoot the ball like we normally do, but we really defended really, really well. And just the style of the way the game was played, we actually were able to get them in foul trouble. And that once they got in some serious foul trouble, I really felt like they would really struggle to score, and that's kind of what happened.
Right.
So that's a good team we played. They played all seniors, and so I mean they got a ton of experience. They were good athletes, so it was a good game to be done with.
Yeah, you know we've seen them. We haven't seen them a lot in basketball. We've seen them in football the last few years, and I kind of, as a football coach, I knew the names of some of those kids. And like, he's a really good athlete. Yeah. He's a really good athlete. Not sure how they are basketball players, but I know they're good athletes.
Yeah, they were. They were athletic, and it was a physical game.
Yeah,
I mean, it really was physical. On, fortunately, our guys were able to kind of play through all that a little better than theirs, and as a result, we got to the foul line a lot. But Josh Albert, Matt Albert, were tremendous defensively for us. They guarded the Coppet kid, and I don't think I've ever seen a kid work so hard to only score 11 points. And I mean, those kids did a great job on him, and that really, just the way we guarded him, I thought forced them to play different because they just wanted everything to go through him, and the ball had to be in his hands, and without us trying to slow the game down, it almost slowed the game down the way we defended him because they were not even getting into what they wanted to do until like 8 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah.
And so, that probably hurt our start a little bit because it was a slow-paced game. But, once we were able to get the game going up and down a little bit in the second quarter and we pulled away, I felt pretty comfortable.
Yeah, I agree. Watching it, it looked like they had no idea really what to do, how to start their offense just without having him have the ball. Where we faced a lot of different defenses throughout the year to pretty much be ready for anything. Where obviously Zach, the point guard, you want him to get the offense going, but we probably have 3 or 4 guys that can bring the ball up the court and do things just as well.
Yeah, I thought just the way we play versus the way they play, we don't run into that problem.
Right.
They really had specific things they wanted to do set-wise, and we don't necessarily play that way, and so it probably played into our benefit that way. But again, they're a really good team, and we're fortunate to be still playing, and we're excited to be able to play tonight.
Yeah, and tonight's a Substate game versus Treynor. Not a team that can probably say, someone asked me, where is Treynor? I said, I don't know, Northwest Iowa somewhere.
Yeah.
What are we going to see from the Cardinals?
So one of the things about Northwest Iowa teams is we feel like we, just in general in Northwest Iowa, play a really, really good brand of basketball. We all play very similar. The game is played a certain way, and it normally isn't played that way in other parts of the state, especially Southwest Iowa. And I grew up down there, so I know what the game is like down there. But I will say this, for them being south of I-80 and kind of in that southwest corner, near Omaha, kind of in that area, like, they play like a Northwest Iowa team. And so you'll see a typical Northwest Iowa basketball game is just be a team is not from here.
Right.
They're very well coached. I know Coach Rucker really well. He does a great job. They've got pretty good athletes, and just the way they try to play, I think, could make for an entertaining game tonight, because they kind of want to get up and down. They don't mind playing with pace and shooting the ball quick, and that's something that we're definitely fine with. So could be a very interesting and fun game, but we'll have to wait and see how it actually plays out.
And a little bit different, we don't face a lot of teams that can match up height-wise. I'm not saying that Treynor can match up height-wise across the board, but they do have a 6'8" kid and the Dickerson kid, so a little bit different. We don't have anyone really like that in the conference, so
Right.
this year at least.
Yeah, we don't. In fact, I don't think I think the tallest kid in our conference is Andrew.
Yep.
So we don't see a lot of just straight height. But at the same time, I don't think they've seen a kid like Andrew either.
Right.
I don't think they've seen a 6'7" kid that does what Andrew does. And
Right.
so it'll be interesting to see if those two get matched up, how that plays out. I like Andrew in that spot, but I would probably pick Andrew almost over anybody. So, it's going to be interesting. They, like you said, they've got good size. I mean, you look at their roster, and their starting lineup is like 6'8", 6'5", 6'3", and then a couple 6-foot kids. But they've got decent height, decent athleticism. So on paper, it looks like a really good matchup. I would like to think that our size and athletic ability is hopefully going to outweigh theirs. I know what our kids are, and our kids are really talented. So it's going to be a tough game, though. I mean, it's a one-night deal, so it really everything up until this point doesn't matter. I mean,
Right.
like, numbers will say who you are, and the statistics will kind of say who you are. But on one night, you could be really, really good, or on one night you could be really, really bad. So we're going to have to be ready to play, and it should be a fun game.
And, a little bit of experience will come into play, hopefully in our favor, with the guys that played on last year's team.
Right.
It's a return trip to Substate, obviously going all the way to the state finals last year. It's got to help our kids, in this moment a little bit more than maybe, say, last year even, or the years before, where we've been in this opportunity and just never I guess we've never been in the opportunity.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
The difference is being there before.
Yeah. And actually, I think our experience from last year is hopefully going to play a big role.
Yeah.
Last year we met up with Pella Christian in the semis, and that was as big a team as we would ever see. I mean, they were 6'9", 6'7", 6'6", 6'5", and our kids played right through that. And so I don't think our kids are going to be intimidated by any means. But, again, you just never know with 16, 17, and 18-year-olds and how they're going to react and what they're going to do. So it'll be interesting to see, and I think we'll be ready to go. Hopefully the last couple days of not being in the gym won't hurt us or affect us too much. But I'm ready for the game. I'm excited for the kids. I think the kids are ready, and it's just going to be a matter if we go out and play hard and play smart and have fun.
All right. What will be a key to victory for the Lions?
Well, we're going to have to rebound. And that's no secret to any coach, right? We're going to have to rebound, especially with the 6'8" kid. He's not a super skilled individual post player. They don't necessarily try to get him the ball so he can use his skills, but he can really rebound. And so we're going to have to keep him off the boards. If we can rebound, and it's just going to be do we play like we would normally play? Are we going to play with pace? Are we going to get the basketball moving and make them guard everybody? And if they're not going to guard everybody, can we take advantage of that in some fashion? So I do like the fact that we've seen pretty much anything a team can do. And so I think our kids will be ready, but we're going to have to rebound, limit turnovers, and we're going to have to make a few shots too. Some of our other guys are going to need to make a few shots tonight.
Well, hopefully the Lions can get that done and get out of there with the victory and move on to the state tournament.
That's the plan.
Well, Coach, I want to thank you for taking some time to join us today. And now back with more of the pregame show after these words from our sponsors.
My grandpa came over here. That's why we're here. Just friendly people. The staff, the whole group. Makes you feel like you're part of a family. And if you know a fireman at all, you need a banker. They have their ups and downs, and so do firemen. And they stay with you as long as you're straightforward and honest with them, and they're honest with us, and they're community minded.
There are so many ways to make memories at the Pizza Ranch Buffet. Creating a fresh salad just the way you like it. Getting your favorite pizza with a buffet your way request. Celebrating with pepperoni on cheesy stuffed crust. Digging into the country's best chicken, hot and crispy, with mashed potatoes and gravy. Or topping off a great meal with cactus bread and ice cream. Make buffet memories with your favorite people and your favorite food on the buffet at Pizza Ranch. Mmm.
Welcome back to Sioux City East High School as we are getting set for the tip-off of this Substate 8 game. Taking a look at the last 5 games for each of these teams. Treynor 5-0 in their last 5 games. They have a district final win against Underwood, 63-53. A district semifinal win against Clarinda, 70-43. Last 3 games of the regular season, they had a win at Greene County, 76-45. A win at home versus Underwood, 63-56. And a win at home versus St. Albert, 66-32. The Lions, last 5 games, they're also 5-0. They have a district final win against West Sioux, 65-50. District semifinal win against Boyden Hall, 85-61. They had a win against Rock Valley in the regular season, a win against George Little Rock, and a win on the road at Sioux Center to finish out the regular season. This is the series history. Well, there isn't much of a series history, as this is the first time these two teams have met, at least in the quick stats and go bound era. Taking a look at the boys' standings, Central Lyon winning the Siouxland Conference outright title for the first time since 1984, so 39 years in the making. Treynor finished 3rd place with a 12-4 record, and they were from the Western Iowa Conference. Looking at the key players for tonight, first for Treynor, it's going to be the junior, number 1, Jace Tams. Tams leads the team in scoring with 15.9 points per game. Shoots 42% from the field, averages 4.3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1.8 steals. He's a team leader in scoring, as I said. He's also a team leader in steals, and he is 3rd in rebounds. For your Central Lyon Lions, we're going to go with senior guard Zach Lutmer. Lutmer averages 20.7 points per game, shoots 56% from the field, averages 4.9 rebounds per game, 5.9 assists, and 2.8 steals per game. Lutmer leads the team in scoring, assists, and steals, and he is 3rd on the team in rebounds. Take a looking at the starting lineups first for the Treynor Cardinals. Their starting lineup will go like this. Number 1, a junior, Jace Tams. Number 4, a junior, Carson Elwood. Number 11, a senior, Alan Young. Number 20, a junior, Ethan Cones. And number 30, a senior, Ethan Dickerson. Treynor is coached by Scott Rucker. And again, they are 17-6 on the year. For Central Lyon, we're going with Starters here, it is number 3, senior Josh Alberts. Number 4, junior Reese Vanderzee. Number 14, senior Zach Lutmer. Number 15, a senior Andrew Austin. And number 24, a sophomore Ephraim Hofertz. Lions are coached by Ben Gerlman, and they finished the regular season at 20-1. Central Lyon is the number 1 ranked team in the state of Iowa in Class 2A. The other teams ranked in the Sioux Lyon Conference, West Lyon is ranked number 10 in Class 2A. They are playing against Western Christian tonight at a state berth. And MOC Floyd Valley is ranked number 3 in Class 3A. They will play for their state berth on Monday. We're going to take a quick break here for the national anthem. We'll be back after that for the tip-off here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
DeNoble Austin & Company PC, Certified Public Accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin & Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Seaperda Foltz Insurance and Real Estate in Rock Rapids, Iowa, if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
And we're back here for the tip-off of our Substate 8 game. Make sure we thank our sponsors, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, DeNoble Austin & Company PC, the Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seaper Foltz Insurance and Real Estate. Dickerson and Austin will be doing the jumping here. And Treynor wins the tip. Dickerson with it. Over to Young. Elwood dropped down to Dickerson. Going to work against Austin. Two-pointer up and in, and Austin's got to get a foul called right away. Quick foul. Boy, if they're going to call the game this close, it's not a good sign for the Lions. So Ethan Dickerson, a 53% free throw shooter, steps up, knocks the first one in, and it's a 3-0 lead right away for the Cardinals. Albert with it over to Hofert. Lutmer now. See if the Lions try and go at the 6'8 Dickerson. Try and get him to pick up a foul early. Andrew Austin, dribble drive, stop, spin, reverse shot, up and in for Austin. So Andrew Austin, lead second on the team in scoring, just slightly behind Lutmer, averages 20 points per game. He's the leading rebounder on the team at 9. Elwood with it. And a hold on Austin. That's 2 fouls on Andrew Austin already. Boy, this is not Sioux Lyon Conference basketball officiating, that's for sure. And quickly, the Cardinals get it in. 5-2 now lead. Vanderzee's two-pointer up and in. So Elwood gets it off to Tams. That's Young with it now. Lions did switch. Austin is now guarding Elwood. They switch Vanderzee to Dickerson. That's 20. Cones no good, and a foul called on Dickerson. So, again, very tightly called. 3 fouls called so far in the first 94 seconds, all on the big guys. Elbert with it. 6:15 left in the game. That's Holt in the first quarter. Ephraim Holford for 3. Quickly ahead are the Cardinals. Three-pointer answered by Elwood. Jump ball is a call. Lions possession. Lutmer will get things started here for Central Lyon. Over to Vanderzee now. Almost stolen away. There's Austin at the three-point line, and it is stolen away. This time that's Tams. Good pass there. Tams to Elwood. 10-7 lead now for the Cardinals. Push ahead to Vanderzee. Skip pass to Albert. Now Lutmer has it. Lutmer's going to go baseline and see that coming a mile away. And another foul called on this one is going to be on Carson Elwood. His second. Again, extremely tightly called contest so far. Not boding well for the Lions as they don't go very deep into their bench usually. There's Austin. Andrew Austin, three-point attempt is good. Elwood, carry. Gets his hand underneath the basketball. 5:05 remaining here in the first quarter. I don't have a clock, so sorry about that. You'll just have to listen for it. Albert with it now, top of the key. They get over to Lutmer. Shot fake. Over to Vanderzee. Three-point attempt by Vanderzee, no good. Rebound comes down to Cones, and now here comes the Cardinals. Boy, that's another close on the carry there. Cones with it. Dribble drive, stopped by. That was stopped by Lutmer, and then Elbert gets a steal, and Josh Elbert gives the Lions their first lead of the evening. 4.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Lions lead 12-10. Elwood with it now. Back over to Elwood. Three-point attempt by Jace Tams, and Tams, just a 33% three-point shooter on the season, knocks that one down. Back to a one-point lead for the Cardinals. Over to Austin. There's Hofert. Ephraim Hofert in the corner. Matches it. So just halfway through this first quarter, and it's 15-13. A lot of scoring going on here. Tams with it. Another three-pointer. This one no good. Rebound was to, that was Reese Vanderzee. Push ahead by the Lions here. And out of bounds. Treynor ball. Into the game for the Cardinals is number 14, Aaron Emke. And in the game for the Lions is number 0. That's Matt Elberts. Lutmer for 3. Zach Lutmer nails it. Elwood picks up his dribble, gets to Emke. There's Thames again for a three-pointer, and Thames is man on a mission. Only shoots 33%. That's at least his second, if not his third or fourth of this first quarter. Now Hofert, the sophomore, to match. No good. Rebound comes down to Dickerson. And there's Elwood on the dribble drive, ties it back up at 18. And a foul called. That one is on Elwood. That is his second foul, third on the team. Lutmer will get the offense started here for the Lions. 2:40 remaining here in the first quarter, all tied up, 18 apiece. And an offensive foul called on Josh Elbert on the screen attempt. So the first foul called on Josh Elbert. 3 fouls apiece for both teams now, with 2:36 remaining here in the first quarter. Cones get the offense started here for the Cardinals. That's Elwood in the corner, looking for Dickerson down low. And Ethan Dickerson with the bucket. Back to a 2-point lead for Treynor. Matt Elbert with it now, over to Lutmer in the corner. Cross-court pass to Josh Elbert. 3-pointer, no good, and it's going to be out of bounds. No, saved by Reese Vanderzee. Dickerson lucky he didn't get a foul called there. Now Lutmer for NBA 3, no good. Elwood down with the rebound for Treynor. Tries to throw it ahead. And the Lions end up with the possession. That ball had to have been really close to being out of bounds. We can't see from up here. And a foul on Cones. Not really sure why he doesn't believe that was a foul. He knocked Josh Elbert to the ground there. 20-18, Treynor leads as number 11, Alan Young, checks back into the game. Minute 40 left here in the first quarter. Lutmer gets the offense started for Central Lyon. Good defense there by Cones. Lions a little sloppy. And the blocking call is the whistle. That one will be on Josh Elbert, his second, team's fourth. And Ethan Cones, a junior, shoots 77% from the field. Or sorry, not from the field, from the free throw line. We'll head to the line. Andrew Austin back into the game with 2 fouls. 4 fouls called on the Lions, 2 on Austin, 2 on Josh Elbert. As Cones, free throw, no good. Lutmer down at the rebound. Over to Andrew Austin, and Andrew Austin up at the layup. Lions love to get out and run. They do it very well, as you saw there. Cones with it over to Emke. Young with it now. Dribble drive, back out to Emke. Emke almost travels with it, but he gets it over to Cones. Cones being guarded by Matt Elbert. Emke in the corner, wide open 3-pointer, nobody guarding him. Young with the rebound, he misses, and now Reese Vanderzee with the rebound. Josh Elbert slows it up, gives it to Reese Vanderzee. Get it to Matt Elbert now. Matt Elbert will go for a 3, no good. Rebound comes down to Alan Young for the Cardinals. 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Tams with it, over to Emke. The Cardinals do have to get a shot off as Young shoots it there. Goes off of Matt Elbert's hands, right into Cones' hands. Emke, good movement without the ball, gives a 4-point lead to the Cardinals. Now the shot clock is turned off. Last 15 seconds here in the first quarter. Lions can hold for 1 if they like. Lutmer all the way to the rim, no good. Young down with the rebound. 4 seconds left. And Young will get the bucket at the end of the first quarter. So a high-scoring first quarter, 26-20. Treynor has the lead. We'll be back for the second quarter after these words from our sponsors.
My grandpa came over here That's why we're here. Just friendly people. The staff, the whole group. Makes you feel like you're part of a family. And if you know a fireman at all, you need a banker. They have their ups and downs, and so do firemen. And they stay with you as long as you're straightforward and honest with them, and they're honest with us, and they're community minded.
There are so many ways to make memories at the Pizza Ranch Buffet. Creating a fresh salad just the way you like it. Getting your favorite pizza with a buffet your way request. Celebrating with pepperoni on cheesy stuffed crust. Digging into the country's best chicken, hot and crispy, with mashed potatoes and gravy. Or topping off a great meal with cactus bread and ice cream. Make buffet memories with your favorite people and your favorite food on the buffet at Pizza Ranch.
Well, welcome back to Sioux City East High School. Treynor leads 26-20 over the Lions after the end of one. Want to say hi to a few people watching: Audrey Weiler, Larry DeBoer, Travis Schipper, Danny Schoeneman. Also Cleet, Albert, and Judy watching all the way from Mesa, Arizona. Good defensive start there for the Lions. They get the steal over to Matt Albert, and Matt loses it off his hands. So again, I don't have a working score clock, and I'm manually controlling the scoreboard, so I'll do my best to keep that updated as I can possibly do, and I'll give you updates on the time as well. Cones with it. Kicks it Young. Now they get that to, that's Tams, I do believe. Yes, back to Cones. Cones, long three-pointer, and it's good. Vanderzee with it over to Matt Albert. Out to Ephraim Hofert. Hofert with 2 threes already tonight. Reese Vanderzee. Skip past Andrew Austin. Now Matt Albert drives the baseline. Kicks Reese Vanderzee. Vanderzee top of the key. No good. And the rebound comes down to Dickerson. So Elwood will get things started going here for the Cardinals. Elwood he's carrying the ball almost every time. He got called once for it. Wouldn't be surprised to see him called again. Lutmer comes out with the rebound. Over to Hofert. Ephraim Hofert for 3. And good. And a foul on the Cardinals. That foul is going to be on number 4. Carson Elwood. Not sure how many that is on Elwood. That is the third foul on Elwood here. 6:37 left in the second quarter. So Lions will inbound. They get it into Vanderzee. Hofert swings it over to Andrew Austin. Andrew takes it to the hole. No good. Nice aggressive move. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back in. Andrew Austin also with 2 fouls, so he's got to be a little careful. Cones with it. Dribble drive. No shot as Matt Albert is called for the foul. Also say hi to Terry Van Berkham and Kathy on their way home from Ames as they went to watch their son Roscoe in a play. I believe it was Charlotte's Web. Roscoe's dad, Nick, and I, former college roommates. Good job there by Elwood, who checks back in the game with 3 fouls. Got to be real careful here not to pick up his 4th. Matt Albert travels. Aaron Emke back into the game for the Cardinals, and Josh Elbert back into the game for the Lions. Also say hi to Darren Rensink, watching from Hayward. Reminder to leave us a little note in the YouTube chat or send me a text message. Let us know where you're watching from. You do have to be a subscriber to leave a chat. It cuts down on the amount of spam that we get. That one short by Young, but another foul called. This time it's going to be on Hofert. Neither team really goes deep into their bench. This might be a game of who has a better bench the way the fouls are going. And that one rattles around and in for Allen Young. And Young makes them both. So Young, a 64% free throw shooter. Eight-point lead here for the Lions. 5:38 remaining. Vanderzee with it. And Vanderzee travels. Oh, we might have a foul called. And it is. Fouls on number 20, Ethan Cones. Lions get it in. Lutmer left open for a three-pointer, and Zach Lutmer nails a three. So a 5-point lead for the Cardinals, 5:15 left in the second quarter. Young with it. With a dribble drive, skip pass to Tams. Tams goes baseline. Lutmer blocks it from behind, saves it momentarily, but Dickerson gets it to Tams, no good. Hofert gets the rebound, and a foul called. That's a 17 foul. First foul on Tams. 7th team foul, so the Lions will head to the free throw line to shoot a 1-and-1. Say hi to my favorite cousin, Carly Snyder, watching, along with the Harders watching from AAU. I do believe it's AAU Wrestling State that those guys are watching from in Des Moines, and Derek Den Hartog. The Den Hartogs watching from George. And Vanderzee picks up the foul. So 4:56 left in the second quarter, and both teams are in the bonus. Not being critical, just saying. In the Siouxland Conference, this doesn't happen. It's very rarely that you even get to the bonus in the first half. So the Lions need to make an adjustment, as they're not used to games being called this tightly, and they don't have the greatest depth on their bench. Not sure what Treynor has for a bench, as Lovely checked in for the first time, as he's a freshman checking in. So Treynor's only has 7 players that have played so far. Lions only with 6. Pretty soon we're going to have more, we have more fouls than free throws. Or sorry, more fouls than players that have played in the game. Vanderzee misses the first one. 62% free throw shooter is Reese Vanderzee on the season. And that one, no good, and down with the rebound was Dickerson. So 33-28 still, lead for Treynor. And a charge. So Lutmer draws the charge, or the block, or whatever you want to call it. 9th team foul on Treynor. That is the second foul on Allen Young. I don't think there's one person in the gym that is in favor of any of these calls. Nice feed, Lutmer to Vanderzee. Back to a 3-point lead. I only say that because I'm sitting in the Treynor crowd and they're all standing up yelling, and every time there's a whistle, the Lions fans yell too. So skip pass, that is too Lovely, the freshman. Young with it now. Lovely, a three-pointer, no good. Lions down with the rebound is Austin. Foul is going to be called on 14. Aaron Emke for a push, and Josh Elbert will go to the line to shoot 2. So Josh Albert, just a 58% free throw shooter on the season, misses that one. As number 20, Ethan Cones, checks back into the game for the Cardinals. Say hi to Michelle Vanderpool watching, Melissa Metzger watching from Great Shots, Sheila Maxwell, 5th and 6th grade teacher watching. Lions miss them both, 33-30 still. 3:45 remaining here in the first half. Cones with it for Treynor. Kick it to Emke, now back to Cones. Alan Young with it. There's Tams. Tams, no good. Rebound comes down to Vanderzee. Lutmer over to Vanderzee. And Vanderzee, finger roll. So 3:10 remaining in the second quarter. And just like I said, every time the whistle, one of the two crowds goes nuts. As Lutmer is called for his first foul of the game. That is the 8th foul on the Lions, so Tams will go to the line to shoot a 1-1, 63% free throw shooter on the season. Say hi to Leanne Kruger watching from Kansas City. Steve Schubert watching from Rock Rapids. The Lupkuses watching from their sofa on Carroll Street. Odakoven's watching. Jocelyn Wissink and Mike Brenneman all watching. And Dickerson knocks that one back out. Cones, a long three-pointer, and it's good. Cones with 8 points so far tonight. Lutmer in the corner, no good. Rebound down to Matt Albert, stolen away by Cones. Josh Albert steals it back momentarily. That can't be an over and back because it's Central Lyon side of the ball. I'm not sure how this is going to be called out, but it's definitely not over and back call. As the ball is on Central Lyon's side. So the only way it can be an over and back is if Treynor touched the ball, threw it, and then touched the ball on this side. So I'm not exactly sure. It's got to maybe be a jump ball situation, or if they're going to say Central Lyon had possession, or what. Anyway, say hi to Amy Kim, watching from Bangladesh. Amanda Jorth watching. Sure, I'll give you my autograph. It's not worth much, but... White ball. Also say hi to Trent Herta watching all the way from Derby, Kansas. The great Central Lyon grad, Trent Herta. Sean Van Berkem watching from Pizza Hut. Watching from Sioux Center. People watching from Sioux Center. And we're finally back to action. 37-32, Cardinals lead. 2:24 left here. Vanderzee. Dribble and good on the jump shots. Cones without top. They get it over to Young now. Over to Tams, who's knocked down a bunch of threes. He takes another one, no good. Emke is fouled by Matt Alberts. Andrew Austin checks back into the game. Minute 59 left here in the second quarter. That is the second foul, I do believe, on Matt Albert. They haven't put it up on the board yet, but I think that's his second. Emke's free throw, no good. Lutmer crosses him over to Andrew Austin, and Austin at the rim takes it to Dickerson. Back to a 1-point lead for the Cardinals. Minute 39 left here in the second quarter. Tams cut off by Lutmer. Got to put up a tough shot, and Tams makes it. Jace Tams, leading scorer for the Cardinals on the year at 15.9. Great body control by Tams as Emke picks up another silly foul, and Lutmer will go to the line. Lutmer's first one up and in. Zach is a 76% free throw shooter on the season, and he makes them both. 39-38 with a minute 26 left here in the second quarter. Say hi to the Peretts watching from Green Street and Jocelyn Wissink watching from home. Dickerson with it out top, being guarded by Vanderzee. Young with it, over to Emke, and that one's going to go off Dickerson's foot. Minute 11 left here in the second period. Vanderzee with it. Gets it to Josh Elbert in the corner. Back out to Lutmer out top. Under a minute now. Lutmer dribble drive. And fouled. And one for Zach Lutmer. Lions back in the lead. And that's 2 fouls on Ethan Dickerson. Lutmer heads back to the line, and he makes it. Matt Albert will check into the game. A little defense for offense here. Say hi to the Timmermans watching from home. Larry Verberg, Tanner Vandertop, Cole Telford, Colby Postma, Darren Cornels all watching from Hall. And shout out to my 4-year-old, Zoe, as that is a miss in the corner for Emke. Got to say hi to my daughter and my wife who are watching from home. 25 seconds on the shot clock, 30 seconds left in the game, or in the quarter, I should say. Lutmer kicks to Vanderzee. Vanderzee pump fake, three-pointer, and it's good. 20 seconds left. Young with it. Gets it over to Tams. 12 seconds now in the quarter. Tams. Long three-pointer, no good. Down to Vanderzee. 4 seconds left. Lutmer stops and pops from the logo. No good. Holfert gets it up and in. Ethan Holfert, right place, right time. Lions take a 7-point lead into halftime. Great mental fortitude by the Lions to stay into this game as they were in early foul trouble. Lions stick with it up to a 7-point lead, largest lead of the game for either team. So we'll take it to halftime here. Our halftime interview tonight is Mr. Bill Allen. Talk to everyone about the state robotics tournament that is coming up here next weekend. We'll have a few words from our sponsors and then that halftime interview here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
Welcome back to the halftime show. Being joined now by Central Lyon Robotics coach Bill Allen. Bill, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
All right, Coach. Let's talk a little bit about what exactly robotics is in terms of the competitions.
Okay, so Central Lyon, we compete in what is known as FTC Robotics, put out by FIRST, which is actually a worldwide organization. FTC Iowa is composed of 180 teams. Our league this year was roughly 24 teams from Northwest Iowa into Nebraska, and we competed from Sergeant Bluff all the way up to right here in Rock Rapids.
All right, and the actual competition is different every year.
Yes.
And it's the way you compete is also a little bit different. It's not just on your own.
Correct. So for a league meet or a league championship type of an event, we have a 12-foot by 12-foot field that has different objectives where we can score points. There's 4 robots on the field at one time. The robots need to start out in a box that is 18 inches by 18 inches by 18 inches, and then it can expand from there throughout the match. For each match, you're assigned an alliance partner, and so 2 robots compete against the other 2 robots, and then highest score tally would win that match.
All right, and then you have different rounds throughout the day.
Right, so if your alliance partner in your first match is a team from, say, Trinity Christian, you actually might be competing against that same robot in the next match.
Yeah, so it's a lot different than maybe what people are used to when you think of a competition as one-on-one. This is 2-on-2, and you're accumulating points for yourself and your partner, and then later on you'll have a new partner, and you're doing the same thing multiple times during the day until you get to the kind of the placing round, the final competitions.
Exactly. It's they FIRST Robotics calls it sport for the mind, because there's collaboration, there's strategy, there's things that go into it that maybe you might not see just by looking at the robot itself, but there's a lot of teamwork that goes on, and strategy, and I guess basically utilizing each robot's strengths to form as strong of a team as you can.
And you don't, one of the things when the first time I saw it, which I thought was interesting, is you don't know who your partner is, and you just all of a sudden you're told this is your partner, and you get a few minutes to strategize and learn about them. Exactly. It helps, obviously, as later rounds go. You may have seen that team compete, so you might have a little bit, but the first rounds you basically have no idea.
No, and it's just like our basketball coaches are looking at stats for Treynor or for the Hinton basketball team. We're looking at the stats all across the state, and we're trying to decide, okay, this robot's in our division. What do they do well? What do we do well? What if we got paired up with them? So.
Gotcha. And talking about the competitions, we have, like you said, we have a league that we go to.
Right.
And there are how many competitions in that?
So you can compete in up to as many as 5 league meets, basically from October 1st until about mid-January. And then based off your rankings in those league meets, you get assigned a position in the league championship.
Okay.
From the league championship, we have teams that then advance on to 3 super qualifiers. There's a Western Iowa, Central Iowa, and an Eastern Iowa. Ours was in Omaha, Nebraska this year. So we went down there and competed, and then of those 3 super qualifiers, 48 teams qualified for the state meet in Iowa City on March 3rd and 4th.
Okay, and so that is coming up next week, obviously.
Yep.
Is that the same sort of event? Is it going to be the same setup?
Yeah, it is. So our league championship was 24 teams, and so we played qualification matches, then we had some semifinals and some finals at the end. This will be the same thing, except there will be 2 divisions. There's the gold division and the black division. We're competing in the black division this year. We'll do the same thing, qualification matches, semifinals, and finals, and then the finalists from the black division will face the finalists from the gold division for the overall event championship.
Do they call it the gold and black division because those are the best colors in the state of Iowa?
No, I think it's just a random pick that they must have just come up with. I'm sure it's not associated with the best colors of the state, or it might have been something like cardinal and gold or something like that.
Okay. I know Mr. Allen is an Iowa State fan, so a little grief there, even though they might have some bragging rights in some things this year.
Some things.
But okay, so then you guys will be down there for 2 days.
Yes.
Down in it's in the Extreme Arena. Correct?
It's in the
Where they've had some things recently.
Yeah.
And so that'll be fun, and it's a big event or big venue for robotics.
Yeah, we're excited to get down there. We've done it in years past when we've qualified. It was actually in the Marriott Conference Center.
Oh, okay.
And so this will be more like kind of like an arena atmosphere, and so we're looking forward to it.
And we've made it before to the state.
Correct.
So it's not our first time being down there.
Correct.
But so hopefully our kids are used to being down there in kind of the bigger setting of what things are. But it's kind of like any other sport, right? It's all the same thing, just a little bit bigger.
It is. It's a chance for the kids to show all the hard work that they put into it. But unfortunately, only one of our teams qualified for the state meet this year, and so we've got one team that didn't qualify that came really close. But these guys are going to get to go down there, and we're going to share our experience with the FLL teams down in the elementary school and tell them what it was like, and so that maybe we can generate more interest in kids as they get up into high school becoming part of the robotics team.
All right. Well, I want to wish you guys good luck, and thank you for taking some time to join us today.
Thank you.
All right. We'll be back with more of our halftime show after these words from our sponsors.
DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin & Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
The score of any game is generally forgotten over time,
but the actions of players, coaches, and fans are remembered.
Sportsmanship is an attitude that can have a positive influence on everyone around you.
in the stands and on the court.
How do you want to be remembered?
Support your team positively and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
.62, Coach. 62. First down. We're doing this so that the kids can continue to play. Like we used to enjoy playing when I was in high school. I understand how fun it was, and I want that same fun to be had by the kids now. So that's why we need more officials to keep these games going on.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Seaperda Foltz Insurance and Real Estate in Rock Rapids, Iowa, if auto owners make sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
Welcome back to Sioux City East High School as we get set for the start of the second half. I want to thank Mr. Bill Allen for sitting down and taking some time out of his day to talk to me about the state robotics next weekend. All right, I'm going to get through some of my text messages here. I do know I think I said Sean Van Berkel watching from Pizza Hut. No, Pizza Ranch. We don't have Pizza Hut in town, Sean. Sorry about that. Well, I'll say hi to my Uncle Dan and my Aunt Ronna watching from Laverne with Newt and Claire and their baby Shay. And also have to make sure I say hi to my Grandpa and Grandma Cruz watching from Little Rock. Hi, Grandpa and Grandma. Luke and Danny Groders watching from Rock Rapids. Evan and Linda DeBoer watching from Mesa, Arizona. The Herbert family watching from Omaha. And Mr. Joel Viss able to give me some critiquing when I get back, as he was at Super Saturday, I think is what they call it, in Minnesota. Also got Dave and Kim Docker from Red Oak watching. That's Coach Docker's parents. Bud and Audrey Weiler watching from Florida. Jill Drenth, she says she's Graham Eben's favorite aunt, watching from T. We'll have to see. I'll talk to Graham about that. Who else? Eli Jansma watching from home. Calls are watching from home. Someone tell me that West Lyon is up at half. They are up by 13. Myron and Penny Kroll watching from the river. Dawn Vanentop and Dan Ashelman watching. Trevor and Nicole Call watching. Paisley, the Vogel's watching. Hunt's watching. Peyton and Calais and Grayson are watching. Metzgers, all right. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. And Albert draws first blood for the Lions here. Aaron and Todd watching from Iowa City. Kurt and Sandy Weenia watching from Auburn, Alabama. Nice backdoor cut. Vanderzee has no option except to foul Tams, make him earn it at the free throw line. Great backdoor cut there by Jace Tams. All right, I'll get back to announcing basketball now and lay off my phone in the YouTube chat for a minute. Tams' first free throw up and in. Jace Tams, 6-foot senior, shoots 63% from the free throw line on the season. And he gets them both. Lions did outscore the Treynor Cardinals by 13 points in that second quarter. That's how they got the 7-point lead at halftime. Still a 7-point lead now as the Lions with the ball. Vanderzee all the way in. Good defense there, but Vanderzee elevates and gets a 2-point bucket. Elwood with it over to Dickerson. Three-pointer by Cones, and Ethan Cones knocks it down. Even got some Treynor alumni watching tonight. That's great. Lutmer drives baseline, kicks to Austin in the corner. Andrew Austin, three-pointer, and it's good. Austin, a 32% three-point shooter on the season. That one no good by Elwood, and Elwood's going to be fouled on the rebound by Josh Albert. That's his fourth foul of the game. First on the Lions, second foul already on the Lions this quarter. No good by Elwood. Here come the Lions. Lutmer, little hesitation, dribble, Euro step. Zach Lutmer left hand, and it in. Cones with it, thought about the three. He'll try and take Lutmer on the dribble, and Zach bumps him as he was trying to make the drive. So Treynor will inbound underneath their own basket. They get it into Dickerson, over to Cones. Thought about the three-pointer. Blocked by Andrew Austin. Lutmer down with the rebound. And alley-oop. Lutmer to Vanderzee. And a quick timeout taken by Coach Rucker. We'll take it with them. You're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
My grandpa came over here. That's why we're here. Just friendly people. The staff, the whole group. Makes you feel like you're part of a family. And if you know a fireman at all, you need a banker. They have their ups and downs, and so do firemen. And they stay with you as long as you're straightforward and honest with them, and they're honest with us, and they're community minded.
And we're back here in Sioux City East. Say hi to Monty and Marla Freeze watching from Apache Junction, Arizona. Some Treynor fans, Brad, Whitley, and Annette watching. Ann and Toby Agason watching. Krugers and Weilers and Clarenbeeks watching from Clarenbeek's house. Caitlin and Paul Caparis watching from Lake Park. People watching from Nebraska. CJ Rose watching as well. Hello, CJ. Lions up by 13, 5:42 left to go in the third quarter, and it's stolen away by Austin. Lutmer, stop, pop, three-pointer, no good. Dickerson down with the rebound. 5.5 minutes left here in the third. Elwood with it. Screen for Cones. Cones three-point attempt, no good. Ephraim Hofert down with the rebound. Lutmer thought about the handoff, gives it to Vanderzee now. Vanderzee gets it to Austin. Treynor fans watching. Vanderzee and Austin are cousins, number 4 and 15. Matt Albert with it now. Over to Lutmer. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Lutmer. Vanderzee in the corner. Vanderzee gets it off. No good. Elwood down with the rebound. Elwood now with it, being guarded by Matt Albert. Has it poked away, but no, foul will be called. Second personal foul on Matt. Fourth foul on the Lions. No fouls called yet on Treynor. 4:35 remaining here. Elwood gets it to Dickerson. Dickerson left hand, and Dickerson, very quiet night, 7 points tonight. He also had the first 3 points of the game, so only 4 points so far after that first shot from Dickerson. Lions doing a good job guarding on the big man. Lutmer, long distance three, no good. Rebound comes down to Elwood and almost gets knocked over by his own man. Elwood's going to travel. So 4:06 remaining here in the third quarter. Scoring has slowed down slightly from the pace that we were at earlier. Say hi to the Brennemans watching from Yuma, Arizona. The Van Beeks, of course, watching as well from home. I think from home. Andrew Austin gets it to Lutmer. Lutmer being double teamed. Gets a quick shot up and in. Lutmer now 15 points on the ball game. I believe he is the leading scorer of all scorers. 3.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Elwood. Dickerson down, and Dickerson with the flush. Nice high-low action there by Treynor. Cuts the lead back down to 11. Matt Albert with it in the corner. Lutmer out top. They'll set the offense. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 3:05 left here in the third quarter. Lutmer picks up his dribble. Gets it to Ephraim Hofert. Now Matt Albert. Matt Albert will take the three. No good. Elwood down with the rebound. Here comes Jace Tams with it. Tams with 14 points tonight. He's hit a few three-pointers. And Elwood loses it on the spin move. Checking back into the game for Treynor is Aaron Emke, the 6'2 junior. Now I'm going to say this. It does not come off mean, but Treynor fans, you have nobody listed on your roster except for freshmen that are under 6 feet tall. I find that very hard to believe, considering I know Andrew Austin's only 6'5". Ephraim Hofert, three-pointer from the corner, no good. Long rebound. Comes out to Tams, and Lutmer will commit the foul. Third foul on Lutmer. Elwood comes back into the game for Treynor. He gets it into Emke. And Cones with it now. 2:18 left here in the third quarter. Lions up by 11, 59-48. No fouls committed by Treynor so far this quarter. Tams went for the curl, and Cones didn't throw the curl. .205 remaining here now in the third quarter. Lutmer with the ball. Over to Ephraim Hofert. A little 2-3 zone now, it looks like. Andrew Austin takes a baseline. Jump shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Cones. This one poked away by Matt Albert, and now here come the Lions. Euro step, no good by Lutmer, and we're going to get a foul called before the shot, it looks like. Yes, a foul. That foul is called on number 4, Carson Elwood, and that is his fourth. So Elwood with 4 fouls for Treynor. Josh Albert with 4 fouls for the Lions. 1:40 left here in the third quarter. Fresh 35 seconds on the shot clock here for Central Lyon. Lutmer, long three-point attempt. Off the front of the rim, no good. Josh Elbert up with it. And a foul called on Jace Tams. Good hustle play there by Matt Elbert. Second foul called on Tams. Second on the team as well this half. Lions inbound. Give it to Vanderzee. Vanderzee over to Hofert, and Vanderzee is called for the travel before he can get the pass off. Minute 19 left here in the third quarter. Elwood's going to check back into the game with 4 fouls. As I said, neither team goes deep in their bench. Cardinals have played 7 tonight, but Alec Lovely, the freshman, played about 2 minutes. Otherwise, it's been just 6 guys for both teams. Young with it. Goes up over F from Hofert. Long rebound comes out to Vanderzee. Minute left now in the third quarter. Lutmer calls out the play. 45 seconds left now, 15 on the shot clock. 10 on the shot clock. Lutmer over to Vanderzee. They get it into Andrew Austin, over to Matt Elbert. Matt Elbert for 3, and it's good. Huge shot by Matt Elbert. Gives the Lions a 14-point lead. Treynor can hold for 1. Looks like that's what they're going to do. Cones with it, being guarded by Matt Elbert. Gets it over to Elwood. Elwood, 4 fouls. Lutmer comes away with the steal. 8 seconds left. And a foul will be called on Cones before the shot. So 6.5 seconds left here. And a technical foul called on Treynor Coach Rucker. Not very smart, Coach Rucker. You're down 14 points. The Lions will get free throws. They have a chance to really extend this lead. So Lutmer will take the 2 technical free throws. Lutmer sitting on 15 points tonight. First one up and in. And Lutmer makes them both. So now it's a 16-point lead, and the Lions will have the ball underneath. Why don't they get it underneath? The foul was called. And Coach Gerlin's going to take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network. Back here at Sioux City East. Got an update on the Westline Western Christian score. Westline up by 10 points going into the fourth quarter. Central Lyon basketball, 6.5 seconds left here in third quarter. Lions with the 16-point lead. Lutmer with it. Screen set, doesn't use it, gets fouled. That is the third foul on Aaron Emke. Now the fouls are tied 5 apiece for each team. Zach Lutmer with 1.7 seconds left in the quarter will get to shoot 3 free throws. First one up and good. Remind everyone that That one off the front of the rim. Remind everyone, upcoming events here on the CL Broadcast Network. Tuesday, March 7th, we'll have the 5th through 12th grade parade of bands at 7 o'clock. Matt Darren in the game for the first time. School board meeting on March 13th at 7, and then Tuesday, March 14th, a 6 through 12 vocal concert at 7 o'clock as well. Lutmer makes 2 of 3. Full court shots, no good by Carson Elwood, and the Lions will take an 18-point lead into the fourth quarter here on the CL Broadcast Network.
There are so many ways to make memories at the Pizza Ranch Buffet. Creating a fresh salad just the way you like it. Getting your favorite pizza with a buffet your way request. Celebrating with pepperoni on cheesy stuffed crust. Digging into the country's best chicken, hot and crispy, with mashed potatoes and gravy. Or topping off a great meal with cactus bread and ice cream. Make buffet memories with your favorite people and your favorite food on the buffet at Pizza Ranch. Mmm.
Good. Good sportsmanship is also showing high character and accountability, doing what is right and setting a good example not only on the court but in the classroom as well.
And we're back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Lions up 66-44. Remind everyone that the winner of this game moves on to the state tournament. Class 2A quarterfinals are March 6th at 5:30 and 7:15, and Tuesday, March 7th, 10:30 a.m. and 12:15 p.m. That's Elwood with it. Skips it to Young. Young goes baseline, cut off by Lutmer. Up, no good. Rebound down to Austin. So Andrew Austin with the rebound. Now the Lions, no good there as Vanderzee. I was just going to say Andrew Austin, I'm sure on a double-double. He's got 19 points already. 14 points. Nice spin move there by Elwood, but he's not able to get it in. And then a foul is committed by Young. That is the third foul on Young, and the Lions are in the bonus. They will be in the bonus for the rest of the game. No, sorry. They put the team foul up first. 6. Even the officials were confused for a second. All right, so Lions with the ball. They lead 18, by 18, I should say. Austin with it. Gets it over to Lutmer. Stop pop, Andrew Austin, good. 20-point lead now for Central Lyon. 3-point attempt by Coons, misses everything. Rebound comes down to Reese Vanderzee. Lutmer will lead the break here. He'll slow things up, though. Austin, that one stolen away by Tams. Great defense there, Jace Tams. And Tams gets the easy bucket. 6.5 minutes left in the game. Treynor trails by 18. Lions need to meet each pass. Can't have any sloppy passes. Empty possessions. Andrew Austin with it now. Austin, step back from the free throw line, up and in. Andrew Austin starting to heat up. He had 2 fouls in like the first, 30 seconds of the game. Still just with those 2 fouls. 18 points on the night so far for Austin. There's Elwood from the top of the key. 3-pointer no good. Another rebound for Andrew Austin. Lutmer gets bumped, and he'll go to the free throw line. That'll be it for Carson Elwood. That's his 5th foul. 8 points on the evening for Elwood. No, sorry, was not on Elwood. Sorry, it's on number 11, Alan Young. Now Young has 4 fouls as Josh Elbert will check into the game for the Lions. Lutmer's first shot up and in. Someone watching from Grand Forks, North Dakota. Hello. Former George Little Rock alum. And Lutmer makes them both. Those full timeout taken by the Lions. We'll stay here. Remind all your Central Lyon fans, Central Lyon girls will play in the quarterfinal round of the state tournament on Wednesday, March 1st. That is a 10 a.m. game. They will take on Panorama in that quarterfinal game. Quarterfinals can be found on the Iowa Girls YouTube channel. You can stream them. I'll also remind everyone, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you know when we post videos or when we start these live broadcasts. Also follow Central Lyon on Facebook and Twitter to keep up on all the latest news. Especially now with the girls going to state and the boys with that possibility. You want to make sure that you keep up to date on when we have, or if we have early outs, or if there's no school, or the ticket links and all those good things. So staying up to date, following Central Lyon on Facebook and Twitter will help you with making sure you are informed. Lions up by 22, 5:52 left to go in this game. Treynor needs to catch fire from downtown like they were in the first quarter. Young with it over to Cones. Get into Elwood. Over to Dickerson. Dickerson is fouled. Fourth foul now on Lutmer. He's got to be real careful. Cardinals get that one in. There's Tams. Three-pointer no good, and Austin down with another rebound. Lutmer over to Andrew Austin. Now Matt Albert in the corner with it. Back to Andrew Austin. Now Josh Albert. Over to Vanderzee. 15 seconds left in the shot clock. Vanderzee spinning short. Cones down with the rebound, and here come the Treynor Cardinals. No good rebound. Poked away for a second by the Treynor Cardinals, but Josh Albert comes down with it. See if Treynor starts to foul here. They're down 22. They can't afford just to have the Lions take 35 seconds off the shot clock every single possession here. Lutmer is going to get double teamed. And Lutmer goes all the way to the rim. No good. Rebound. No, foul is going to be called on Andrew Austin. Austin's third, team seventh. Say hi to Jeff and Shelly Gerber watching from Queen Creek, Arizona. And shout out to all the people watching back in Rock Rapids at the Rock River Brewery, Vandy's, in 1889. I know you guys got the game on. If you have the sound on, thank you guys for tuning in. 4:32 left here. Dickerson's first free throw is up and in. Ethan Dickerson now in double figures with 10 points on the evening. 53% free throw shooter on the year is Dickerson. Makes them both. Lions need to run their offense, need to meet every pass. Lutmer with it. Goes baseline, runner, and good, and fouled. See there on the replay. I have not been very good at getting the replays tonight. I'm having a hard enough time keeping up with the action and getting the score correct to worry about doing replays, so sorry about that. Hello to Mike Oxford. Also hello to the Fulkins and the Fabers watching from Show Low, Arizona. That free throw by Lutmer up and in. Also haven't been very good at putting our player graphics up. Cones, three-pointer. Oh, in and out. That would have been big for the Cardinals. Instead, we're down to the last 4 minutes of the game. Lions up by 23. Andrew Austin. And there's the flush. Austin takes it right at Dickerson. 25-point lead now for the Lions. Tams with the handoff. Tams, nice shot, Jace Tams. He goes to the rim, makes the basket, and is fouled. He'll go to the line for a three-point play. Trying to clean up a little sweat here. Apparently the Treynor staff bench doesn't have any towels. They asked them for a towel. They all just kind of looked at each other. And Jace Tams now 19 points, I do believe. 18 points. So above his season average. Lions push it ahead to Matt Albert. Matt can just dribble the ball. They're not going to guard him. Get it into Reese Vanderzee. Over to Elbert. That's Josh Elbert. Layup no good. Rebound down to Dickerson. Elwood, wide open three-pointer, no good. Reese Vanderzee down with the rebound. 3:05 remaining in the game. Want to say hi to Brandon Witt watching from Jeju, South Korea. We got watchers, Central Lyon alum all over the world tuning in tonight. Hoping the Lions can hold on here at the last 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Make a second straight trip to the state boys basketball tournament. Lions runner-ups last year. There's Lutmer, no good. Rebound down to Matt Albert, and Matt will pull it back out. Andrew Austin. Treynor coaching staff yelling that the ball didn't hit the rim. We'll go to a replay. Maybe there's a replay. Maybe I caught the end of that. We'll see here. Nope. Hello to Darlene Allitz watching from Des Moines, Iowa. So they determined that the ball did hit the rim. I thought it did. Lions will inbound. 28 seconds left on the shot clock. They get it into Matt Albert. 2.5 minutes left now in the game. Lions up 77-55. Josh Elbert gets this to his brother Matt. Matt, little runner, and it's good. That's the danger of not guarding somebody. They get aggressive with it. Tams, two-pointer up and in. Jace Tams, good basketball player from Treynor. Now with 21, leading Treynor tonight. Energy in the gym kind of coming to a lull here. 22-point lead for the Lions, under 2 minutes. Lions just essentially holding the ball until the last 10 seconds of every possession. Josh Elbert will take the dribble drive, almost loses it. Out to Reese Vanderzee for three. Reese Vanderzee, three-pointer, and it's good. And that's going to do it for the starters for the Lions, at least the underclassmen. Substitution timeout. Ethan Holford into the game. Landon Thiessen also into the game for the Lions. Seniors. Say hi to Kim Hugedorn. They're watching from Jeffy's Garage with Vandy's and Stav. Our manager's grandmother watching from Pella, Jana's. Hey, and Austin Snyder is also watching from Queen Creek, Arizona. Tams, another three-pointer, no good. Long rebound to Ethan Hofertz. And Ethan, the senior, gets the rebound. Last minute and 5 seconds left here in the game. Lions obviously going to win this one, up 25. Lions continue on just a great year As they will be 21-1 after this. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Now Lutmer will go. And the Lions get a shot clock violation. Lions are trying to get Thiessen or Ethan Hofert, one of the other seniors, a shot. And now the Lions will pull the rest of their starters. Great night for Zach, Andrew, and Reese, along with the other starters, Ephraim Hofert and Josh Elbert. Matt Elbert contributing off the bench. Into the game now, Corey Sirk, Matt Darren, Landon Thiessen, Ethan Hofert, and Lane Hendricks for the Lions. Gotta say one more time, thank you to our sponsors, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, DeNoble Austin & Company PC, the Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seaport of Fultz Insurance and Real Estate. So the Lions are gonna get the win. See if it's gonna remain 82-57 or if Treynor will get another shot off here. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Elwood's got it, Tams has that one blocked. Corey Sirk will have it. He's just going to dribble across the half-court line. And for the second year in a row, congratulations, Central Lyon boys basketball coach Ben Gerleman and the players. Back-to-back trips to the well. Both the boys and the girls qualifying for the state tournaments. We'll be back with after the short message from our sponsors here on the CL Broadcast Network.
My grandpa came over here. That's why we're here. Just friendly people. The staff, the whole group. Makes you feel like you're part of a family. And if you know a fireman at all, you need a banker. They have their ups and downs, and so do firemen. And they stay with you as long as you're straightforward and honest with them, and they're honest with us, and they're community minded.
There are so many ways to make memories at the Pizza Ranch Buffet. Creating a fresh salad just the way you like it. Getting your favorite pizza with a buffet your way request. Celebrating with pepperoni on cheesy stuffed crust. Digging into the country's best chicken, hot and crispy, with mashed potatoes and gravy. Or topping off a great meal with cactus bread and ice cream. Make buffet memories with your favorite people and your favorite food on the buffet at Pizza Ranch. Mmm.
Welcome back to Sioux City East High School. Once again, congratulations, Central Lyon Lions. Second straight trip to the state tournament. I do believe they will play Monday, as they will be the #1 overall seed in the tournament. A few more shout-outs. Andrew Stegeman, former Central Lyon girls basketball coach and teacher, watching. Derek Huseman watching as well. That's Andrew's uncle. AJ Austin, that's Andrew's uncle and Reese's uncle, watching. Larry DeBoer from Orange City. Dave Docker saying great job. Jenna Tolles watching from Ligma, Florida. I want to thank everyone for tuning in, not just tonight, but each and every night. I want to thank our sponsors one more time. Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Avera Medical Group, DeNoble Austin and Company PC, the Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seaport of Fultz Insurance and Real Estate. Can't thank you guys enough for all your support that you've given us this year. I had a blast announcing these games. You know, the teams like this, both the boys and the girls, they don't come around all that often. You got to enjoy it while you have the opportunity to. Being a football coach, this year I understand that. You know, the athletes that we have here at Central Lyon, both on the boys and the girls side, and then combined with George Little Rock for football and wrestling and cross country, have just been outstanding so far. I want to personally wish both teams good luck down at the state tournament. You know, the Central Lyon girls will be ranked #2. Central Lyon boys will be ranked #1 in the tournament. If they, you know, they play their best, they obviously have a chance to bring home the big one. You know, hopefully, you know, the girls even, we had to do some video. I helped the girls get some video. They have some things they have to get done at the state. We only had a couple hours to get it done this morning, and I helped them, and I kind of joked with them that I was going to bring my championship ring from football from this year as a little motivation, and they said, no, you should have. And, a little motivation for them seeing the boys bring that home this fall. Obviously, the boys know what it takes, as every single one of the boys, for the most part, played in that championship game back in November. They know exactly what it takes to get it done and win a state championship. They came up one game short last year, did both teams. Hopefully this year they can get it done and bring home the big trophy. Once again, I want to thank everybody that's tuned in tonight, especially my daughter. She didn't tune in. She ran the video camera for you guys, as I told her she was going to come with me. She had to work. Last shout out here goes to Mark and Sonia Peterson. Give me a text and saying thank you. I want to thank you guys for listening. I know that you appreciate it, but I do appreciate you guys as well. It's fun. I wouldn't be sit anywhere else to watch a basketball game. So that'll do it for the 2022-2023 basketball season, at least on the CL Broadcast Network. Stay tuned for links to watch the state tournaments. Both the boys and the girls will have that out on our social media pages next week.